Hello everyone, Cinema Dude here to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine, which I actually just got done watching. And not even going to hint at it, before this, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes was my favorite movie that came out this year. Now that this is out, this is my new favorite movie from this year. And let's go ahead and talk about why I love the movie so much. Now the first big thing is I don't feel like this movie relied on cameos and fans to be as good as it was. Now, sure, I was in a pretty interactive audience where all the fans were going crazy, and that may have elevated the experience, but I don't feel like the movie relies on cameos and fan service. In fact, some of my favorite scenes in here is when Wolverine is talking to Deadpool, going off on him, saying some pretty brutal things, actually. Like, there's a scene in a Honda Civic specifically. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But the speech that Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is giving just elevates his character. Also, Hugh Jackman in here does it so well. Shawn Levy did such a good job with the action, and it has some of the most unique action sequences I've ever seen in my life. There's a specific action sequence that happens within a bus and inside of Cassandra Nova's lair, that those two action sequences are freaking awesome. It's just like eye candy to look at. All the visual spectacles in here are really good. And if you go back and look at Marvel's more recent visual effects, you will notice they've not been as good as they were. But with this, the visual effects are right back to normal. They're like 2018 MCU level. Also, I love the darker and more emotional story this movie had, which I wasn't expecting any of that. Also, Cassandra Nova as a villain in here, the first time you see her, you know that we're dealing with a big threat. I'm not even joking. To the intro with the character, we get a display of her power. We get to see her do something really brutal to a character and kill them, and it was the most insane thing that made you pretty scared of Cassandra Nova. Also, the Fox humor in here is not raunched down at all. It is full raunchy. The comedy really hits when it matters most, just like the emotional moments. They just work so well. And I absolutely love Deadpool and Wolverine. For this movie, over exceeds 11 out of 10. I've only done that. This is the very first movie I've done that to. Actually, I did the Spider-Verse last year, but this movie deserves it because it's just as good, if not better, than Spider-Verse. But anyway, I'm going to be talking spoilers for this movie pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. I will see you all later. It has been your boy, Cinema Dude. Bye-bye.